these are the best videos ever because I get to interview somebody. But here's the question of the topic for this video. You have kids and you want to know what their school is going to look like. Well, today I'm going to meet with the teacher that teaches at Hernando Elementary, and we're going to show you one of the great schools in DeSoto County. So I wanted to introduce Hannah Mayfield. All right, Hannah, tell us, just give us an introduction. If I met you on the street and you said you were a teacher, what would you tell me?
I say that I work at Hernando Elementary School. We are a K-1 school, so we have kindergarten and first grade. And we have 8 first grade teachers and 8 kindergarten teachers. And we have a great team here.
How long have you been at this school?
I'm about to start my 11th year here. I did preschool special education here for 7 years, and then about to start my 4th year in kindergarten.
All right, let's go inside and see what we got. Okay, so we're in the entry, and here's what I love about elementary schools. They're so fun. Even the Hernando Tiger is a cub because he's just getting started in Hernando, so that's kind of fun. And all the bright colors and all the fun things that make childhood a lot of fun. We're sitting in the entry, and there's a lot of handmade tiles, so tell us a little bit about those.
So in the past years, as these children come through, before they leave our school, we let them leave their mark in our halls, and they get to decorate a tile here at school. We usually send a piece of paper home, and their parents help them come up with a little draft of what they would like to do, and then they take that to their art class when it's time for them to go, and they leave their little mark here at Hernando Elementary.
So they do, but let's just say 15 years ago somebody came through and did that. Are those kids still on the wall, or do y'all take them down, or you rotate them, or you leave them all over the school?
They're usually in our front foyer hallways around here, so our guests can see them when they walk in. We started this back in 2011, and we haven't done them every year consecutively, but we have done them a lot of years.
Okay. Those always makes it fun. All right, we're standing in your classroom. First question, do they call you Miss Mayfield or Miss Hannah?
Miss Hannah.
Okay, Miss Hannah, because that's more fun. And this school is about fun learning, okay? Miss Hannah, so we're in Miss Hannah's class. How does a typical classroom day work?
So they will come in, they'll unpack, they'll usually have something at their table for them to do, whether it's like a morning bucket or their morning work. We'll have our morning announcements, our morning meeting, we'll do our phonics, we'll eat snack, we'll go to one of our fun activities. We will do lunch, we'll have our knowledge, we have math, we have recess, and we go home.
Yay, but I heard my favorite word, snack. And so we have snack time, you do snack time.
In our room.
Okay, so is that provided by the school? How does that work?
No, each child is responsible for bringing their snack.
Okay, so then you pull it out of their little boxes. Everybody has that in a drink, and we get all happy. And it's usually healthy snacks, or is it like Kool-Aid and?
Well, we encourage healthy snacks, but you get what you get.
Yeah, and so sometimes you might have a lot of energy.
That's right.
All right, and so you have a teacher's assistant, and you do different reading groups. Tell me some of the equipment that you use. I see that you have a projector. Do you use it a good bit?
Yes, we use our smartboard projector every day. For our morning meeting, I have like an actual calendar that we've talked about. We have each kid has their own iPad that we keep in our classroom, so they will have their own iPad that they take care of. And then we have
I'm just curiosity. They have an iPad. What does a kindergartner do on an iPad besides watch a show, a movie?
So our math program has a little program that they use for intervention. So we'll teach a lesson. We'll do our manipulatives with the lesson, and then at the end to close it, there's little like pathways that they take to refresh their memory and to refresh the skill that we had learned the previous day or the following days.
Reinforcing all the fun stuff. All right, what's your favorite thing in the classroom?
My favorite thing in the classroom, it's just the classroom. I'm here 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's like my second home, but I love a Friday in a classroom because all the fun things happen on Fridays.
Okay, you say fun things. What are fun things that happen on Friday?
Fun Friday.
Fun Friday. Okay. Okay, so in the classroom, we've just been dropped off. We get to class. What does the student to teacher ratio look like? How many kids do you have in a classroom?
So it varies every year. And in kindergarten, we normally have anywhere between 18 to 22, especially since we did our school split. Before we were overcrowded. So we are loving the numbers we're having this year or last year and probably this year. In first grade, they have anywhere from 22 to 25. So theirs is a little bit higher than ours.
Okay. That's still crazy that we have two schools. So that would mean do they have 8 teachers over there at the other?
They have 7.
Okay, so it's almost double.
Yeah, and they usually have a little more students than we do because we have one more teacher than they do at this time.
That's crazy. That's a lot of kids.
It's a lot of kids.
Okay, I'm standing in the cafeteria, and then we all want to know what's for lunch. What do lunches look like here in the cafeteria?
Well, typically we have a set menu that goes home, and we have anywhere from cheeseburgers, chicken tenders, pizza. We have spaghetti. It's a big variety in school these days versus when I was in school.
Okay, well, here's the $1 million question because I ask every time I visit school, do we get square pizzas here?
Yes, not so often as much as we used to, but we do have pizza. And Domino's even comes to our school once a week as well.
Oh, nice.
It's a big day.
Nice. Okay, do you work cafeteria duty? Do teachers rotate, or how do y'all work lunches with the kids?
So I and my assistant sit with our class every day. We teach little babies, so we have to open up all of their Capri Suns, their Lunchables, their everything. And once they're all situated, then we get to sit down and eat and maintain behaviors and make sure they're eating their food. So it's a working lunch.
All right, so this is another question. Since you have kindergartners, and this is kindergarten and first grade, do you go through the line with them, or do they know how to go through the line and get their food?
So my assistant will take half our class, here are the trays, through the line, and then I sit with the lunch boxes and I start getting them situated, and then as they go through the line, my assistant sends them to me, and then once they sit at the table, I get them situated.
Okay, so how many lunches do y'all have? Everybody come at one time, or do you have
They're staggered about 5 minutes apart.
Okay.
So as soon as one class finishes up the line, the next class should be coming through, so it's a revolving door.
Okay, so this is the other question I ask all the teachers that I interview at schools. Do you eat the food?
It depends on the day.
Okay, good. The pizza day, you're in?
No, not so much pizza. Thanksgiving feast, I'm in.
And you're in. When we were off camera, there was a question that came up, and the question was, there's only 8 kindergarten teachers, 8 first grade teachers, and I know that preschool SPED is here, and so they were like, we thought it would be bigger. So tell us a little bit about what transformation has happened within the last 12 months or so in Hernando Elementary Schools.
So recently we did a split in our schools last year. Our school in Hernando was so big, we were running out of room, we were busting out the seams, we didn't have enough classrooms or for everything that we needed to teach kids appropriately. So our county split our Hernando Elementary School into 2 K-1 schools, and so now here in Hernando we have 2 K-1 schools. So it cut our teacher and staff in half, as well as our students.
Okay, so this is probably a question you may or may not be able to answer, so you can plead the fifth. If not, okay. So because I'm a realtor and I can help you get into either school, but which school's the best?
I plead the fifth.
Stop right now. You know what to do, because 88 to 89% of you watch these videos, but you haven't subscribed to our channel. So I need help with the algorithms. Hit subscribe right now and become a participant, and that way you won't miss out on what's happening in real estate in our area. Okay, what'd you think? Did you enjoy it so far? Hey, thanks for watching part 1. We got part 2 coming really soon, so I need you to join in and watch us on part 2.